The news you can count on. Mayport to Ponte Vedra Beach. The Island Times News Update begins right now. Here's Tom Patton.
Welcome to the Island Times News Update. I'm Tom Patton. The Jacksonville Beach City Council gave initial approval to a rezoning ordinance that could lead to the construction of a proposed high-rise oceanfront hotel and condominium between 6th and 7th Avenues North. The hotel, which was previously known as the Atlantis Hotel, had initially been proposed before voters in Jacksonville Beach and other beach communities passed a referendum limiting new construction to 35 feet in height. So City Manager George Forbes said that when the height referendum was passed, it said in the referendum documents that they weren't trying to take away vested rights from existing properties. He said that in this case, a judge set the height cap for this project as part of a legal proceeding.
It wasn't the city that did this, it was a due to court, it was due to a suit, it was due to court, and it was what the judge finally decided the height limit should be in this property. We have very few properties like this left.
Two other properties in the area, the former Dolphin Depot location and the shopping center directly west of Casa Marina, are both approved for buildings above 35 feet. The rezoning is required because of the size of the project. There will be 220 hotel rooms, and 64 of those can be converted into 32 condominium residences. The building will have retail businesses on the first floor and a 260-space parking garage. The developer will also extend the oceanfront public seawalk a block north to 7th Avenue North. The rezoning passed unanimously. It will be back on the agenda in 2 weeks for a second reading and public hearing. The Neptune Beach City Council has approved a development order for the vacant parcel at the west end of the public shopping center. The development order was only for a new dry retention pond behind the property. The actual building had been approved when the overall center was approved in 2009. The new construction will have up to 7 retail spaces, with a potential restaurant space at the far west end of the site that would include an overhang for outside dining. Councilman Rory Diamond questioned why the council had to consider the development order at all, since the proposal meets all city codes and no variance was requested. City Planning Director Amanda Askew said that the way the city code is written, every such development order has to go through the Community Development Board and be approved by the full council. Another issue that was raised was the so-called Road to Nowhere that could potentially connect the public shopping center with the shopping plaza immediately to the east, where Lucky's is now located. The engineer who spoke on behalf of Publix said that connecting the two properties is under consideration, but it would need to be approved by Publix Corporate. The development order passed unanimously. The Neptune Beach City Council has approved a rate increase for commercial garbage collection. City Finance Director Steve Ramsey said that the increase was due to the recent imposition of tipping fees on the city. The fees will have a range from $56 for 2 collections per week to $116.74 for collections 6 days per week. Councilman Scott Wiley, who chairs the city's Finance Committee, said that the increase was not set arbitrarily.
And one of the things with the about 3,200 households as far as residents in Neptune Beach, when the tipping fee came along, of course, that was a big expense for us to start having to pay, and we didn't want the residents to be subsidizing the commercial on the garbage, because we didn't think that was fair. So this was something that Steve had come up with to kind of be a little increase to see how it weighs out.
Councilman Richard Arthur pointed out that when the contract was renegotiated with Advanced Disposal, they were the most expensive of the proposals, but the rate increase for commercial collection did pass 4-1. But when we come back, Atlantic Beach goes back to the drawing board in its search for a new police chief. This is the Island Times News Update.
The news you can count on. The Island Times News Update will be right back.
Charlie's Tropic Heating and Air Conditioning in Atlantic Beach offers a full range of residential and commercial heating and air conditioning services, from new installation to replacement and remodeling. Charlie's Tropic Heating and Air Conditioning can keep your home comfortable year-round, and they offer preventive maintenance contracts to keep your system running at peak efficiency. Charlie's Tropic Heating and Air Conditioning is an authorized Bryant dealer and will service all brands. For year-round comfort in your home or business, contact the original Charlie's Tropic Heating and Air Conditioning at 241-1788.
Welcome back to the Island Times News Update. I'm Tom Patton. The Neptune Beach City Council has given initial approval to an amendment to its recently passed animal control ordinance that better defines when a dog must be on a leash in the city. The amendment was authored by Councilor John Jolly, who wanted to incorporate recommendations from the American Kennel Club. Among the changes was the removal of dogs engaged in hunting from the list of activities that do not require an animal to be leashed. Duck hunting is currently allowed in the marsh and Neptune Beach. Councilman Rory Diamond said that not specifying that hunting dogs are allowed to be off-leash could open the city up to multiple issues.
But if we pass this, I have a hunch that this will not be the last we hear of this, and we will be descended upon by huntsmen, sportsmen, the NRA, and everybody else who has an interest in this matter. I've already heard from multiple people about it. I don't think it's an issue now. I don't think we need to write this particular ordinance, and I think we're walking right into an issue that we don't need to address, because if it's not currently a problem today, I don't know why we're kicking this hornet's nest.
Councilman Jolly said that he does not anticipate that there will be any problems given the limited amount of hunting that's done in Neptune Beach.
If somebody's out in the marsh in a boat and whatever, and they have the dog, I don't think the animal control person is going out there. My striking the hunting where we're talking about leash required, essentially, I can see somebody going on the beach now and saying, well, I'm training my dog to hunt by throwing a ball or whatever. And they would say, well, you can't fine me for not having a leash on my dog because I'm trained for hunting.
The amendment passed 4-1 with Councilman Diamond voting no. The amendment must be passed a second time at the April 3rd meeting of the City Council. Acting Atlantic Beach City Manager Kevin Hogenkamp has reopened the search for a new public safety director and chief of police for the city. In an open letter to the community dated March 8th, Hogenkamp said that after selecting a candidate for the position, he decided not to move forward and offer that position to the person. During the due diligence process, I decided not to continue moving forward with considering the finalist at this time, Hogenkamp wrote. Upon re-reviewing the original application over the past week, I have decided to re-advertise the position and effectively begin the search anew. No other reason was given for the decision. He said he and City Human Resources Director Kathy Berry would determine a new timeline for the hiring process, and that schedule would be released to the public when it has been finalized. Meanwhile, the position description for the permanent city manager has been finalized. It will be reviewed by the Atlantic Beach Commission, and if approved, will be advertised soon thereafter. Hogenkamp said he would be establishing a special page on the city's website to help keep the public informed about the recruitment process for his permanent replacement. The Atlantic Beach Commission will also vote on whether to approve a use by exception to allow an electric vehicle wholesaler to establish a presence at 1475 Main Street. Paid parking returns to Jacksonville Beach as of Friday, March 10th. The $5 fee returns for those city lots you've been parking in for free all winter. The city charges for parking in the Latham Plaza lot, the Pier parking lot, and the Pier Overflow lot on weekends when daylight savings time is observed. You can visit the Jacksonville Beach website for more information. And there will be a ribbon cutting on the new skate park in South Jacksonville Beach on Thursday, March 16th at 10 a.m. The skate park is the result of an idea brought to Mayor Charlie Latham during a town hall meeting by a student who said the city needed a great place for skateboarders. The park, designed by Orlando-based Team Payne, has the potential to become one of the best skate parks in the state of Florida, according to city officials. The weather for the week is next. This is the Island Times News Update.
Beaches Academy Child Care Center in Jacksonville Beach has been offering affordable, loving child care to families in the Beaches communities for 35 years. Conveniently located on Penman Road, Beaches Academy offers care for children from infants through preschool, with programs that encourage learning and outdoor play. Our affordable tuition means families can get quality child care at a price that fits their budget. Contact Beaches Academy at 246-3885 and schedule a tour of our center. Beaches Academy, the child always comes first.
The news you can count on. Mayport to Ponte Vedra Beach, forecasting your beaches. This is your local look weather.
The National Weather Service says Saturday will be sunny but chilly. Then there's a good chance of rain on Sunday and Monday. The sun will return by Tuesday, but temperatures will be cool. Highs through the period will be in the 60s and lows will fall into the 50s through the weekend and then drop into the upper 40s by Tuesday night. The Island Times is always digital, always free at theislandtimes.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter to be the first to know about stories posted on the Island Times. I'm Tom Patton. Thanks for watching.